So I have to have this money talk again. Hey guys, it's John here in the studio on a beautiful day today. It was in the 60s outside in the middle of February and just a beautiful sunny day. But it's starting to cool down now and the sun's going down, so I thought I'd come inside and make this video. I hopped on to read the comments and I saw a whole spew of people had put on a whole thing about how they don't like that I make money. And I occasionally get that. And there's a couple of things I want to add. I want to talk about this. This is not about me making money. This is about your relationship with money and spirituality. You don't believe that people who do spiritual work should be allowed to have a roof over their head or a car to drive or be able to put their children through college. And when I look at these comments, I think, do unto others as you would do unto you. And love one another. These aren't comments of love. These are comments of judgment. These are comments of how terrible I am for making a living. I sometimes work up to 100 hours a week. Usually it's between 60 to 80 hours a week doing private sessions. Anybody who's had a private session with me knows that I'm there for the work. I'm not there for the money. Anybody who knows that I do, I've done over 1,300 videos in the course of 2 years. And every one of them is free for full consumption on YouTube. Everything I talk about and teach is on those videos. The only thing that I do is I offer private sessions. Number one, so I can have people want one-on-one direct contact and one-on-one help. Well, I've got to be able to just put a roof over my head as well, so I have to charge for those sessions. I get ad revenue off of the videos, very little ad revenue off the videos. Somebody actually made a snide comment about the fact that I'm not selling enough T-shirts. I sell hardly any T-shirts, actually. In fact, if I make $40 to $50 a month off those things, I'm very grateful. Thing is if I was going to do something for the money, it wouldn't be this. I was a corporate speaker before. I made $10,000 every time I spoke, and I spoke 4 to 5 times a month. 4 to 5 times a month. Let me say that again, 4 to 5 times a month. I made much, much, much more money doing what I did before, and I could go back to doing that now. But I'm here doing this because it's my authentic self. It's who I am. I'm not getting rich off of this. I'm kind of annoyed by this, as you can probably tell, because I have to have this comment every so often. I have to have this conversation every so often. People who believe that spiritual people who put in the hours that I put in shouldn't be allowed to make a living, shouldn't be allowed to have money, shouldn't be able to put their kids through college, that they should live in poverty and be homeless. And it is the most judgmental, hateful thing that anyone can say to someone who puts in the amount of hours that I do. I have been working very hard, and the fact that you have an issue with money is your issue with money. It's not mine. Somebody even accused me of being one of those televangelists just out for the money. Yeah, if that was the case, I'd have a private jet. I don't. I just bought a new vehicle. Yeah, it was a couple years. It's 4 years old. I don't buy new vehicles. My other vehicle that I have is 11. It's 2011, and so it's 13 years old. And I don't live a life of a wealthy man. As you guys can probably tell, I'm pretty annoyed about this because they got pretty hateful and pretty hurtful. And when they got pretty hateful and hurtful, I hit them off from the channel. I'm sure they'll never see these videos because, they're not going to come back and look again, right? But if they do, I want them to know that they're the ones who are judging. I'm the one who is putting in the hours to help people and to do the loving thing. And if you don't think that I should have the ability to live in a home or put my son through college, that's your bad, not mine. And comments like this sometimes will get to me, And the reason the comments like this get to me is because, when I was a corporate speaker, it was a much easier life. 4 to 5 times a month, I would do a speech that I knew, and I don't need to practice it. I could just 4 to 5 times a month be flown somewhere really cool, do an hour and a half speech, make a whole bunch of money, and come home. It was not hard work, but it made me a lot more money. And I do this because it's who I am. It's my authentic nature. I want to help the world. My goal in life is to help people in profound ways find their own divinity within. Well, those of you who think that I shouldn't be allowed to have a roof over my head, you'll never get the message that I'm delivering. And I don't understand why you're even on my channel. Because if you're not listening to the message, why are you here? That's my question. Why are you hanging out? Are you hanging out just to complain or just try to knock somebody down? If you are, I'm going to hide you from the channel because we don't do that negative, fear-based stuff on this channel. And so, there you go. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.